Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a very general reading, and these are messages that you may need to hear right now, something that will help you on your journey currently, something that will give you more clarity, more understanding into what's going on and what is to come. So I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to your intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this green aventurine stone. Let's see, what message do you need to hear right now? What do you have to know? And we have the 5 of Cups, Soldier, the Fool, Haughtiness, 7 of Wands, and Thief. For you guys, I feel like there is this feeling of starting over, starting something over. I wouldn't be surprised that your whole life, like you are reinventing yourself somehow. There are many new beginnings in your life for many of you. It does feel like there's a lot of fresh energy, you've been through really hard stuff. You've been through a really difficult period, and I feel like it would be a relief for many of you to know that it has come to an end. Whatever you have been dealing with, mourning over, grieving over, crying about, feeling sad about, it's over. Or fighting for even, or fighting to get through. How do I explain it well in English? Some sort of turbulent, very intense period of your life is over. That was not too happy. With this 5 of Cups and Soldier. You really had to be strong. You had to be resilient. You had to... I wouldn't be surprised that there were many endings in your life that you did not want to go through. You did not want to experience. Disappointments of some kind, losses, feeling like life is not easy, life is not fun, life is not safe even at some point. That part of your life, or even that side of you that was living through all of it, is dying off, is gone. A lot of fresh energy here, new start, almost like feeling reborn, feeling like you are starting again in life. Something difficult has ended for you. It can be anything for you guys. Can be a difficult relationship for some of you. Can be a period of hardship, period of lack, or maybe even loss of somebody that you loved, physical loss. Very heavy stuff. Could be a period of depression or slight depression for some of you. Feeling low on energy, feeling a little bit lethargic, feeling sad, and having to protect yourself somehow, having to put strong boundaries with other people. It's all in the past now. It's all in the past. Look at this. We've got this beautiful full energy right in the center of your reading, which is like the main energy, what's going on right now. You are starting over with something. And I feel like it's yourself, even, who you are right now, how you see yourself, how you present yourself. Like many of you, I wouldn't be surprised that you realize that I can change myself at any moment in my life. I can become a different person. I can change my reactions to things that trigger me, to everyday life, to people. I can change my goals. I can change my appearance. A lot of renewal here. Spring is here. And there's a lot of dignity in what's happening with you. A lot of realizing your worth and feeling proud of yourself, finally feeling proud of yourself, carrying yourself, owning yourself in some way. Like, yes, I know that I'm not perfect, I have flaws, but I own these flaws. I love these flaws of mine. And holding your head up, your back is straight, and walking your path with confidence and love for yourself. And I feel like this is not something that was available to you previously on your previous journey. Maybe your main focus was other people, solving some kind of struggle, getting out of a difficult, tricky situation where you couldn't focus on yourself as much. Maybe you didn't even have time. Maybe you have like kids to take care of, or a difficult relationship that you were trying to work out and make a successful one out of it. Make it a successful one. Oh my gosh, my English today. Now the focus is on you. The focus is on my life, on my path, on who I want to be, how I want to feel in the world. Wonderful energy. Renewal. Maybe you have a new job now. Maybe you moved to a new place, some of you. Maybe you realize that you want to change your appearance drastically. Reinvent yourself somehow. And let yourself be free. There is a lot of freedom here that you are stepping into. A lot of freedom, a lot of lightness, a lot of ease. And not a care in the world about what other people think of you. Because anything that anybody would ever tell you is always what they think of themselves. I feel like you are realizing that at this point. Or maybe you have realized it recently. And that is why this change is happening. Future energies. Even more badass energy is coming through from you guys. With the 7 of Wands and Thief, it's like my filter to bullshit is so untuned right now. My filter to people who are not authentic. My filter to superficiality, to cunning people, to people who are predators, possibly narcissists, whatnot. Just anybody who could ever have capacity to hurt you in any way. I feel like you cut them off immediately. You have very strong personal boundaries. It's like you don't let anything slide anymore. Like you're very radical. You may still be nice and kind and friendly and love people, but at the same time you're this quick, very sharp in regards to anything that you don't feel like you deserve it or is fair. Protecting where you are, protecting how far you've come. And it's interesting that with this Fool, which is your current energy, we've got this persona standing on a cliff, because they climbed that cliff to be near the sea, to be to have this view of the opportunities of the horizon. And also your future position, we've got the 7 of Wands, and this person is also standing on a cliff, and people who are below them are pointing sticks at them, pointing these logs at them to make them fall. But they cannot fall because they already reached the height and they are higher than whoever. Not in the sense that they're better or more deserving of as a human being, but because they've put in the work and they deserve to be here. They deserve to know themselves, to own themselves and be proud of themselves. Be confident. I feel like this is what's going on in your life currently. There may be a few people in the future who would try to put you down somehow, who would try to, undermine you or provoke you a little bit. You may even know who these people are, but it's like it has nothing on you. Whatever these people will be throwing at you, it's like, I know where my place is. I know who I am. Very empowered energy. Yeah. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start with this card. We have this card, Whale or Breach. It does feel like this whole reason feels like reaching some kind of height, some kind of lifestyle, level of understanding yourself and other people, some sort of breakthrough that is happening in your life. Like in that song, what is it? Started from the bottom, now we're here. That's you. That's literally, I feel like your energy right now. You made a very heavy push. There was almost like this final push, like in labor, and then you were born. whatever that push was, it's gonna be a different thing for everybody. For some it would be completing some kind of very difficult project, for others it's getting out of a toxic relationship, for some beginning a new relationship, having enough courage to do that, for others undertaking a move. So yeah, breaching some kind of ceiling, like glass ceiling when it comes to a work or business, you know what I mean. Then we've got this card Delight. Beautiful. I do feel like things will get easier for you from now on. No more sadness, no more pain, no more mourning or just hardships in life. Focusing on happiness, focusing on joy, focusing on the beauty in life and enjoying the smallest things. I do feel like you will be simplifying your life in many ways, you guys. Maybe going back to nature, connecting to nature more, going minimalist, or just lavishing and enjoying the present moment, here and now, like the singing of the birds, beautiful flower, and not constantly being worried about the future and some kind of big goal on the horizon that you have to reach. I deserve to be here now and be happy here, because again, I keep saying it in all of my readings, life is short and we are not here to suffer. And then we have this card Full Moon in Sagittarius, and it says, look at the bigger picture. Exactly, that's what I was talking about just now. And Sagittarius is the sign of optimism, of positivity and hope. Being open to possibilities and staying on this being in this high vibrational state where you don't don't look for a problem, you look for what is beautiful, look for what you can enjoy, things that can bring you more happiness, even the smallest things in life. Change of perspective happened in you. Change of perspective. Let's get some more cards. I need to use this deck. Pile 1. What do you have to hear right now? What do you need to know at this moment? Yeah, look at this. We've got this card Moonlight Goddess, and it says repressed emotions, healing, reflection. That's what you've been doing, you guys. That's what you've been focused on. Letting go of the past, healing what is not, purging, cleansing what is not serving you anymore, and becoming a new human that is full. It's a totally new, clean slate, new beginning. I feel like you're open as a child right now. Okay, life, the world, universe, show me. Show me what's next. Use me for whatever it is that you consider I should be used for. I can bring into this world. A lot of openness I'm getting from you. Let's get some more cards. Which deck do I want to use? This one. Pile 1. What do you have to know right now? We've got this card Dreaming of You, and it says someone you love will appear to you in your dreams. They reflect a part of you, a time of remembrance, a time of reflection and healing. Very similar message to this Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotion, healing, reflection. Again, for those of you who this was a relationship possibly that didn't work out, was difficult, possibly unhealthy, but it almost like shaking your foundation in life, shaking your core. I feel like a lot of very powerful healing is happening right now, very therapeutic. Letting go of that, forgiveness, bringing out to the surface all of those emotions that you repressed or didn't want to look at, and now seeing them in a new light and changing your perspective on things. Yeah, a lot of purging, a lot of cleansing. Maybe some of you literally have been dreaming of somebody who was important in your life, who affected you in a powerful way. Let's get a final card. Pile 1. What do you have to know right now? Pile 1. We've got this message. What are you waiting for? The life you dreamed of awaits you. I do feel like you guys are getting closer to your goals because of how much work you've done on yourself, because of how brave you were in letting go of the past and moving on, taking some kind of big leap of faith, starting anew, letting go of the past, sacrificing something possibly. Yeah, definitely. The life you're dreaming of awaits you. You are getting closer, you guys. I want to get one more card for you. Just a second. Where's the deck? Pile 1. What do you need to know right now? We've got this card, a child's love. Interesting. And the message is, the love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. Oh my gosh, maybe some of you are planning to have kids. This could be your goal in life. Those of you who are child-free or older in age, please disregard this message. Don't get all passive-aggressive at me for saying this. Many people will be watching this reading. So the Fool could also represent a child, a birth, a new beginning, a new life. So yeah, maybe this is the bigger goal, or something that you're ready for finally, something that you realized would make you happy. Maybe also relationship, if this is not children of yours, this could be a relationship with your parent that is very significant for you right now. Maybe you healed some wounds from the past in regards to your family, the issues you were dealing with from your childhood, and now there is more forgiveness and healthy boundaries as well with the 7 of Wands here for your future position. Maybe also inner child work is something that can help you, already helped you on your journey, like being the best parent you could ever have for yourself, even if you're like 50 years old right now. Being the best supporter, being very caring towards yourself, very loving. So yeah, this is what I have for you guys. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this agate stone. Let's see, what do you need to hear right now? Messages that are important for you at this point in your life. And we've got the Knight of Swords, Doctor, 5 of Swords, Fool, 6 of Swords, and Old Woman. Oh, you guys, all of the swords. I feel like it's very likely that there was some sort of conflict that you found yourself in, and you've been trying to resolve it over and over again. You've been trying to understand why is it repeating in your life. It could be a conflict with the same person for some of you that keeps coming back into your life, repeating. Or it's just conflicts with people in general, misunderstanding of some kind, not being able to get on the same page. And there is a lot of like this, I don't want to say despair, but just this focus on, why can I not understand why this is happening? What is the reason? Where is it coming from? It's almost like, I feel like you try to heal it, you try to mend it, you try to possibly resolve this conflict, make peace with that other person, or explain yourself to them, but something is always left over. Some kind of bitterness is left over, or some sort of like, not that you're holding a grudge, but it's unsettling, the way you don't understand why the other person, why you cannot trust them, why explain it? It's almost like they will never understand me, and this is it. But it's hard to accept this. It could be even a family member of some of you, or a sibling, or a friend. Could be a romantic partner. Just this feeling of, I tried to heal the situation. I did my best. I invested a lot of my love, energy, and time into this. I tried to explain myself. I tried to rationally understand. I set aside my emotions. I tried to rationally understand what is going on. Why are we discussing this? Why are we butting heads? Still couldn't understand why. Cannot understand why. And I feel like the biggest message of this reading is sometimes we have to learn something. It's for something that's up ahead on our path. This is not for immediate resolution. Whatever the conflict that you're going through, sometimes it's a blessing in disguise for both sides. For both sides, because you need to shift your life somehow, or change something within you, or go through some sort of pain so that it heals you. The conflict is not the point. The outcome, maybe even years down the line, is. And I don't feel like you are normally one who would hold grudges, or be resentful towards people, or like, I don't know, be harsh, hate on people. But this is just something that is bothering you, I feel, with this Five of Swords in the center of your reading. Like, why can I not trust this person? Why can I not see them as somebody who's on my side in some way, who has the best intentions for me in their heart? Even though I try to understand them, even though I try to change and adjust and explain myself even, or justify myself with this Knight of Swords. I feel like what you have to know right now is that you'll move on. You'll just move on from this with the Six of Swords. You just have to shift your perspective. You just have to shift your perspective and move on to something. Distract yourself basically and focus on something else. This will be helpful rather than trying to break your mind, trying to find a resolution of some kind. It's not your responsibility at this point. It's not your challenge. For those of you who see this, I don't know, just an example I have in my head, maybe you're somebody who's arguing with one of your parents, and you have this thinking, if I don't resolve this conflict with my dad or my mom now, then there will be difficulties in my life later on, or maybe my love life is not going to work out because I'm not on good terms with this parent. I feel like it's important for you to just let go of this programming, let go of this belief, prejudice, and realize that some people are just difficult. Some people are just narcissistic. Some people are psychopaths, sociopaths. They don't have much empathy. And that's fine. And that's okay. Focus on yourself. Be responsible for yourself, what's going on within you. And do not try to fix or heal somebody that is not willing to see you, see your side of things, hear you. Moving on, Six of Swords. For some of you, it could be literally, physically moving on from a certain environment where you're not happy. For others, it's mental. Just, I don't have any more time to give to the situation. I've got to focus on something else. Fix my mindset. Fix my mental space. Cleanse my mental space. Bring something different to it. And at the bottom of your deck is the Sun. The Sun. Life is short. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. And a bit more selfishness. I feel like you need a bit more healthy selfishness. A bit more healthy egoism. Is it the word? I think so. Let's look at your oracle cards. Oh my gosh. The first card we've got here is Inner Peace. Literally. Inner peace, letting go of this battle within you. Oh my gosh, I wish I could prove this person that I'm good, that I didn't mean what I said to them like a year ago. I have to make sure that they still love me. I have to gain my mom's forgiveness, my friend's forgiveness, whatever it is. You deserve inner peace right here, right now, regardless of what the situation looks like at this point. You deserve to be happy. And it's interesting that we've got these two fish swimming in the river, and reminds me of Pisces for some reason. And we also got the sea depicted in this card with the Six of Swords. Going with the flow, moving on, going where life is trying to take you, rather than holding on to this issue, holding on to this problem. Then we've got this card Spring Equinox, and it says rebirth. Starting anew, letting go. And this is actually, we just had Spring Equinox a few days ago. Yeah. New moon in Aries. Aries season, basically. That's what I'm getting very strongly here. Starting over. Almost like getting that breath of fresh air. And moving on. Moving on. And then oh my gosh, again, we've got this card New Moon in Aries, exactly what I was just talking about. It's time to take action. Yeah. It's time to do something, possibly move your body, get interested in something new, get yourself out of some kind of toxic environment or constant thinking about a situation that didn't work out, a conflict. It's time to do something physically. It's time to change your life rather than being in your mind and like trying to solve the puzzle that you don't need to be solving, really. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What do you have to know right now? We've got 2 cards that fell out. Oh my gosh, look at this. The first one is apprehension, and it says moving out into the world, doubt, fear. I for some reason, why am I not, like, I don't know where to show. That's because I was filming on my phone, and it was like, where is the camera, and here I have to get used to my normal way of filming. I feel like some of you may have been a bit traumatized or like really shaken up by a certain misunderstanding or conflict, or somebody being really aggressive towards you or blaming you for something, and you really internalized it. Oh my gosh, am I that bad of a person? Can I relate to other people now? Or everybody is going to bite me like an angry dog or bark at me. And there is this fear of socializing or being with people or possibly talking. I don't know why I'm getting this. Being out and talking to new people because somebody close to you or somebody that you thought was friendly wasn't at some point. And it's like, oh my gosh, how come? How could this happen? What do I do now? Why? What have I done wrong? I feel like you internalized a lot. And I said it for a previous pile. Did I say it for yours as well? Whatever other people would say to you in this life is always what they think of themselves. And then we have this card, the dream, and it says something is revealed inside breakthrough. I do feel like you guys, you will be able to move on. You will be able to just get this, feel lighter, feel more illuminated about this whole situation. Let's get some more cards. Maybe some truth will come forward and it will give you peace or closure. What else? Pile 2, what do you have to know right now? Okay, we've got this card, guidance, beautiful. It says release the past to the eternal winds and allow new energies to enter your life. You are a creation that is vast and endless with no beginning and no end. Allow your life to flow like a river. Talking about flowing with the inner peace and fishes. Allow your life to flow like a river. The spirit of life will guide you and keep you safe. There is a lot here about feeling safe and secure. Something has shaken you. Something made you feel like you cannot trust people, or the world is a scary place and everybody is out for themselves, and you have to walk on eggshells and be careful, or possibly even isolate yourself somehow because of a traumatic experience in the past. Somebody betraying you or poking at the most vulnerable place in your heart and your being, and it's like, how did not expect that, could not be prepared for that. Let's get another card. Pile 2. What do you have to know right now? We've got this card, what goes around comes around. This is almost like sarcastic message from your guides and whoever is protecting you, whoever is guiding you, like karma never sleeps. Karma never sleeps. Karma is gonna catch the people who made you suffer for no logical reason. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna get compensated. The love you gave to all of the people that couldn't reciprocate reciprocated back. It's gonna come back to you from some unexpected place, source. So yeah, and at the bottom we've got this message: every day is a new beginning. You can move on at any moment. You can change your life at any moment. Let's get a final message for you guys. Pile 2. What do you have to know right now? We've got this card, hope. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna read the message for you. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you are at a low point. Whether you are caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Do not give up. Do not give up, you guys. Shift your focus. Focus on yourself. Focus on what's ahead, things to be grateful for, things to be hopeful about, to look forward to. This situation is going to get resolved without you intervening, without you forcing it. Continue hoping. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose the citrine stone. Let's see, what do you have to know right now? What important messages do you need to hear? And we have the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, I'm sorry. Enemy. Ace of Pentacles. Consolation. King of Wands. And letter. Pile 3. I feel like there was some kind of conflict that you had to go through in the past. It's interesting, very similar energy to the previous pile. You had to put really strong boundaries and protect yourself from a certain person, from a certain situation, and said, no, you cannot treat me this way. You cannot hurt me. You cannot keep making me feel bad about myself, keep making me feel like I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable enough, provoking me in some way. I feel like you really stood your ground, possibly set some ultimatums or whatnot. A lot of self-defense going on here with the 7 of Wands. And that was the best decision you could make. I feel for you guys it's like a big message for many of you. The best decision you could make, because there is some kind of compensation that is coming your way right now. Because you chose yourself at some point, because you stood your ground, because you protected yourself. There's some kind of new fresh offer coming in for you with the Ace of Pentacles and consolation. A new chapter, a new beginning, a new start of some sort. And it feels very, very powerful. It feels very promising. For some of you, it could be an offer in regards to love, in regards to romance, a new start, a new beginning. For others, it's just a new interesting beginning in your life. Could be in regards to your career. Improvement in your money is very possible as well. You guys, I'm so sorry, my camera died, so I had to restart the recording. I want to clarify the Ace of Pentacles for you guys, just in case, to see what is more, what's in there. What is the Ace of Pentacles about for pile 3? I feel like you are starting anew somehow, many of you, pile 3. Feeling hopeful again about life after a difficult, turbulent period in your life, after again a conflict, misunderstanding, trying to prove your point to somebody, trying to protect yourself, stand up for yourself. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Again, there is a lot of realizing your worth, realizing what it is that you deserve, and focusing on it, verbalizing it, not being afraid to be harsh and refuse some things, because you know that you deserve better, you know that you can get more. Choosing better for yourself, becoming more down to earth, becoming more practical, not negotiating what it is that you can have in life and cannot have in life. And then we've got this interesting King of Wands persona and letter. I do feel like somebody wants to reach out to you guys. You may know this person already for some of you. Let me see. Let's clarify this King of Wands as well. What is this King of Wands about for pile 3? Oh my gosh. It feels like somebody who's quite serious about you. Pile 3. This Ace of Wands is coming back around, is showing up again. I feel like this King of Wands is somebody who wants to prove to you that they can give you what it is that you want. I wouldn't be surprised that this is somebody who in the past didn't do it. Somebody in the past who you had to pull away from, kind of keep them at an arm's length. Right now they want to connect to you, they want to give to you, they want to possibly start over for some of you, or offer you something that you could hold on to and work with. Possibly, I don't know, ground your connection, ground your relationship, or offer you a relationship, or take it to a new level even. Some kind of offer, possibly a gift even, could be relevant for some of you. We clarified the King of Wands with the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles again, and the Page of Cups. It's literally, all of these cards are about offering something, reaching out, offering something, bringing something forward, approaching you with something valuable, tangible, and filled with good intentions, with kindness, with this Page of Cups, with love, with romantic feelings. Some kind of King of Wands here in your picture wants you to notice them, wants you to appreciate them, or see that they are trying, or see that they want to invest in this, in you, in interacting with you. The additional cards I pulled were the Devil and the Six of Pentacles. I do feel like they've got a lot of desire for you, a lot of passion for you. They want to be closer to you physically, almost tie you to themselves. And again, the Six of Pentacles talks about generosity, talks about sharing, talks about give and take. It could be somebody that you're in a relationship with and they want to make you feel more comfortable by becoming, like being a provider in some way. Or if it's your partner, maybe taking it to a new level, getting married, and then having this, arranging things so that you're more comfortable. It's going to resonate for everybody differently, but this is what I'm getting mostly. Some kind of offer is coming your way. That's like the overall summary of your reading. An offer coming your way. Just a second. I want to look at the bottom of your deck. Yeah, we've got the Nine of Wands at the bottom. I feel like you've been going through a lot of hard stuff. Not being able to trust people, maybe went through some kind of conflict. And now you don't trust that easily. But there's somebody in your picture who wants to gain your trust. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Oh my gosh. We've got this card, Abundance. With the Ace of Pentacles right in the center of your reading. Could be that money is coming in for you guys. Or support, financial support. helping hand being extended to you. I do feel like things will look up for you. Your lifestyle may get better, may get improved. You will feel more prosperous, more stable financially, more secure. Feels like spring, this card. Then we've got this card, fire and passion. King of Wands, that's what he is. He is about fire and passion and confidence and being active, achieving success, getting what they want. I do feel like there's a lot of passion that they've got for you, and it's almost cannot be contained, and that is why it's propelling them to do something, to come forward, to offer something. And then we've got this card, full moon in Libra, and it says a win-win outcome is forecast. There may be some agreement that's getting reached, maybe some resolution, peace coming into your love life, possibly. Maybe a relationship that's being born or being reborn, or taken to a new level, and a compromise of some kind, and both people are happy eventually. Like, yeah, maybe in the past you said, in order for me to be happy I need this and this, and if you're not doing it, then I cannot pretend that I'm happy and suffer inside of my heart and continue staying in this. And now I feel like adjusting to each other, communicating more, and getting on the same page. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What do you have to know right now? Okay, you guys, and we've got this card, the message. And it says positive news, positive outcome. And we literally have got this card, letter, for your future position. Like, they are talking to each other, cards today. Synchronicity. Somebody reaching out to you, literally a person that you were kind of fell apart with, or maybe were waiting for them to communicate, for them to reply or whatnot. Very likely here. Positive news, positive outcome. And at the bottom we've got this card, positive news. We've got this card, flame tree, and it says the start of something new. And all of this fire, and we've got this card, fire and passion as well. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What do you have to know right now? Oi. Okay. We've got this card, go outside among nature to ground yourself and center your soul. And all of your cards depict a lot of nature, a lot of greenery. Maybe this is something that would be very helpful to you right now. Make you feel better, more calm within yourself. And at the bottom we have this message, you are full of love, now share it with another. Definitely some kind of positive turn of events is happening in your love life for many of you, in your partnerships. What else? Pile 3, what do you have to know right now? Okay, we've got this card, infinity. Such beautiful colors on this card, the tones. And it says, dearest one, rest within the light of your soul. Feel my spirit alive within you, the spirit of the goddess of nature, the earth and stars. Accept the love and light we shower upon you. I do feel like there will be this burst of love. People will be loving on you. You will feel divinely loved by the divine. People wanting to help you, taking you into consideration, reaching out to you and asking how you're doing, what's going on, what you've been up to. Showing concern and care towards you. Oh my gosh. And at the bottom we have this card, patience, and it says, you are entering a time of great love and peace. Be patient and allow the current storm to clear. Resurrection, no more wounds, only love predicted for the future. Let's get a final card for you guys. Pile 3. What do you have to know right now? We've got this card, believe. And it says, the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all who you are, is the power of your belief. Yeah, continue sending that intention, that belief, that desire into the universe in regards to what it is that you want, or who it is that you want, the kind of future you want to have, the person you want to be with in the future. Continue believing, don't give up, even if you've been through a lot of difficult situations, a lot of disappointment, possibly conflicts, and feeling just sad and not good about yourself at times. Continue believing, continue connecting to your heart space. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.